Welcome to video 7 on the creation of a model railway. In the previous video we were doing the preparations to saw the lower table, and the lines that needed to be put on the table were drawn in this way with a plastic strip that is bendable, and then you can make perfect curved lines once you know at least 3 coordinates, beginning, end and somewhere in the middle. Well, you obviously need at least 3 hands to do this, though it's nice to be with 2 persons. When all those lines are drawn, then the sawing can begin, and that's now 80% done, so we need to start mounting the tables, and for that of course we need a wooden frame, and this is the part of the frame for the middle peninsula, and this is seen from another angle. There's a little bit more woodwork to the frame than is shown here, but in the meantime the peninsula is being built, or at least it's actually almost finished. There are quite a couple of legs that are under the table, and they can be tuned to the perfect height using these little feet, adjustable feet, and those go inside the wood, and a little rotation, and it can be tuned to a tenth of a millimeter to keep everything level. At the north of the peninsula already part of the upper table has been mounted, a beam on the wall and then a series of legs, adjustable of course. This is the complete upper table, so this is the part that we already built right now, and this is a part that still has to be worked on. So that whole area along the wall is finished, and there's already cork on it even. We are going to have a cork underlay for the track, probably even 2 layers, one general layer and 1 layer under the track as a sort of ballast. How do you call that in English? I don't know. The chances are that we are not going to work with a real ballast, but we are just using that cork and paint it in a brown, blackish, greenish, grayish tint, and then it will look good enough in our eyes. Well, we are not scenery guys, we are more building guys. So here's all this cork, and that is being glued to the table with just a little bit of wood glue to prevent it from popping up. As you can see over here, it has that tendency. That's because it came out of a roll, and it's creeping up if we don't glue it. So this is more or less growing steadily. I think 80% of the table is done, and we already made this first couple of tracks, a whole series of turnouts and crossings, because this is a part of the track that is going to be on the upper table, that is going to lie over here on top of this lower table. But we have to be able to reach the servo motors that we are going to mount, so we need to create large holes here at the spots where the servos are going to be, and that's why we already created this, just to have a good eye on where those holes need to be. And well, I must say, if you look from this angle, we did quite a nice job in keeping this perfectly straight. I think this is even better than you sometimes see in reality. So this is it. It's growing steadily, and the next thing that has to be sawn are these 2 ramps. So that is more or less a work of art, because they are going to be on an angle, And if you put it on an angle, you also need a little bit of torsion. So we are going to saw this out of thinner plate, 3 millimeter plate, so that we can give it the correct torsion, that it can align perfectly over here and over there. That is a little bit of a challenge, but well, that's the subject probably of the next video. Maybe see you back there, and in the meantime, of course, as always, have fun.